It's another Celebrity Friday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I'm Mariah Afolabi Brown as always. I never do this alone. I have the ladies in the building.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, American Topper. You look very gangster this morning.
Yeah, today's fun sports day in school. So I'm like, okay, so let me look sporty and fun,
swaggy.
you know, let's just try and collaborate everything together. I want to do a shout out. I want to focus on joyful things. And Tumishe is our online person, this guy that takes our pictures after the show. And he's been, for the past 2 weeks, helping me to record my videos that I put online. And I just want to say thank you to Tumishe for volunteering to do this. And when I call on you, you're always available. God bless you. I really appreciate it. Because I noticed that I've used some other people and they're not available, or some stories like, oh, you're using me. But he's committed and he's looking for how we can do it better. Let's change the position. Let's get the lighting. Let's do this. And I'm wondering, like, I'm not giving him anything. I'm even using you. And it's really humbling to see someone that is just serving without any strings attached. So thank you.
I like your hair.
I want to sit on the way. Let me not say it.
I like your hair.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
I like the way you look this morning. You just, you know,
Quickly
the artwork.
You actually look very nice.
Yeah,
All of you look
very
very nice.
Yes. Mariah, we're looking fine. And they say it's the light, but honestly, it's nice to see us.
It's the light, actually.
It's nice to see. Sometimes I see us on set looking beautiful, and then I watch the replay on TV, on TV, and I'm wondering, but we were finer than this. But now we actually are looking the part.
How are you doing, Abiyajulu?
I'm doing amazing. So yesterday I wrote my examinations, NLP 1.
This will rest now.
Yes, I'm resting for just. Yes, I'm resting for just like 2 days. From next week, I'll start my project. I have a lot to do, a lot to cover, a lot to submit, so that I can get my certificates of practitioner certificate. I've gotten the participation, the learning certificate, but when I submit all of my assignments, then I get my practicing. And one of the things I'm supposed to be doing is to have another 50 sessions of NLP coaching, like one-on-one, adopting therapy to solve issues.
Wow.
That's the one I'm scared, you know, because a lot of people come with different energies. I need to find a way to protect my energy. So it takes a lot.
Now.
So yes, I do meditation. Yesterday, so when I finished, my husband now took me to go and eat fish to calm my spirit down.
He knows the way to your heart.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? I saw Larry Luchola post something.
Okay.
You guys were discussing presuppositions and he was laughing. What happened? What exactly happened?
That class was amazing. Like, we got to a point where we didn't understand. He was trying to bypass our conscious mind. You know, the conscious mind is the one that thinks into our subconscious. And then the questions he was throwing at us, we didn't understand it with our conscious mind. It was funny. He had a good time at our expense, really.
Right. So he was giving you guys. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that it's going well.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see the
results.
Julia we see at the end of this whole process.
Renowned personal development.
Life coach. Hey!
Relationship
Plus
therapist.
If you're having issues,
they go know.
They will know.
I think
how are you doing,
people
Kicks?
What they can handle.
Well, I'm good.
Our yellow popo.
So fine today.
I'm well, I'm good. But I didn't have a good sound sleep at all because I had to turn in an assignment for 8 a.m. this morning.
Wow.
You know, because of the difference in time with where I'm doing my master's, my MBA actually. And it's been really hectic this week as well. So I got a new job. So that's what I'm actually working on and all of that. So things have been falling in place despite life challenges and all of that.
Slow but steady.
God will always give you room for testimony.
Yes.
Whatever, there'll be a silver lining if you look around.
Yeah. So
I like the curl stuff you wear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that package.
Waking up at 4 a.m.
Oh, that packaging.
There's no more now. Waking up at 4 a.m. That's our
number. Because of your baby.
Our guy wakes up at around 4:08.
He has to pray and stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to be awake.
You have to give baby.
That's our normal. I wake up at 4.
But the thing is, when you wake up at 4 and you barely slept through the night because you're feeding, does he wake up?
No, actually, he's doing better now. We sleep at maybe like 10. We wake up at 3, 4.
Okay.
I mean, it's still good.
6-7 hours.
Yeah, that's so. 10 o'clock we sleep. We wake up like maybe 4 o'clock, and then from then on we don't sleep again.
My twins they slept all through the night from like 3 months. But Samuel would eat like 4 times in the night. So it was shocking to go from
I think
one
we're
baby.
gradually getting to that point where he wants to start eating more because last night he had about almost 8 ounces. That's really weird. It's supposed to be 6 ounces. He ate extra 2.
He's a boy. Now you are feeling that he's a boy.
Usually he drinks 1 and then takes half of this one. Now he sucked everything dry. Right. And I'm like,
all right.
ah. So this is what I'm like, goodness. So I'm getting fuller now because he's always constantly.
I'm happy you're sharing this story because most people watching just feel like everybody here is just, but like we're balancing a lot of things too. And
it ain't easy, sis. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not been easy. I mean,
that's why women are actually good with multitasking.
Because then you take a little baby and there's a big baby and there's this.
What's happening this weekend? Anybody?
It's Friday, like
Anybody?
Saturday, Sunday.
But funny enough, I actually have something up for weekend. I've not discussed it with you though. Yeah, so really, very, very cool.
Oh,
so
nice.
yeah,
That'd be nice.
So,
the kids are having inter-house sports today. So that's and my mom's very good friend is, I think I'm not sure what age she's celebrating, but she's inviting us for a breakfast at the Chinese restaurant on GRA. So I'll stop by there and say hello. Mrs. Adeboale has a birthday party today, so I'll stop by there.
That's fine.
you're wearing your wedding band today.
I found it. I was just trying to look for this earring. And I now saw him. So you are here. Okay, let me wear it today. I was looking for this. I was thinking about that. I knew I had
the diamond was just shining on my face. I was like,
I'm telling you, I didn't know where I kept it. So I was looking for these earrings to wear with my and I just,
but it's actually cute. It's actually cute.
Honestly, once I get home, I'm going to throw it away somewhere.
Oh, God.
Come on, more.
I'll try to wear it. Honestly, I don't like wearing rings. I really don't. But I'll try to keep wearing it.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's just
like not wearing.
Fine.
Me, this one.
But I have my ring with me.
I hope your marriage is okay.
Nothing is but the meaning you give to it.
Yeah,
exactly.
So true.
All right, it's funny.
NLP trainer.
Funny Friday. So over the week, we bumped into some funny videos. It's Friday, so we're relaxing all the way. You want to watch? Take a look at this.
I didn't see it either.
I don't understand.
Me too.
Paranoid Nigerian.
Yes.
Oh, somebody was our intern was going to run out of the door. Like she was running because she was scared the door was going to close. I'm like, hey, typical Nigerian, scarcity mindset. We're so paranoid. So those guys were just thinking
it's coming to
them.
Like actually interested in the.
It took me a while to get it. I was trying to understand what was happening.
Right. Let's see if
the second one is really interesting.
Hopefully we can laugh. Yes.
That one is.
You guys are trying to fake that laugh, but let's see the second.
I didn't even laugh.
Let's see the other video here.
Oh, God.
And this is someone's grandmother.
Yes.
The other woman in front is taking it easy.
Please laugh very hard.
Very funny. Your fake laugh is making me laugh.
No, it's not fake. It's really funny. They were really laughing. They were dancing. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so
let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll go to the front pages of the newspaper. Stay with us. We'll be right back. It's another Celebrity Friday on Your View. Welcome to the show. I'm Mariah Afolabi Brown as always. I never do this alone. I have the ladies in the building.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, everybody.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll go to the front pages of the newspaper. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right. I just hope people actually laughed at home. I'm sure they did, actually. No mind us uptight women here. Okay, let's start with Daily Sun. IMF recommends total fuel subsidy removal for Nigeria. Says Africa spent $5.2 trillion on subsidy in 4 years. Excuse me. Bad day for bandits as police kill 10. Federal government Atiku fight over fresh Abuja posters. Let's work together. Wike tells, that's Governor Wike tells Amechi. Defection court suspends judgment to suit seeking to sack Saraki and 55 lawmakers. Imo lawmakers plot to impeach speaker. Okay, so IMF is asking us to remove subsidy as the only option for infrastructure development. According to them, that's how the only way we can save money. That,
yes,
I mean, that's pretty obvious, actually.
It was saying, she was saying, well,
Christine Lagarde.
Yes, she was saying this based on the fact that in 2015, Africa spent $5.2 trillion globally on fuel subsidy, and the fact that the monies could be spent on other things. These countries need money for development. They need things that will touch the lives of people directly, and we're now using it to subsidize fuel for people, and they should just pay the actual price.
I'm excited about the Zamfara.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, so the IG of police has come out to say that 10%, you know, they brought out this Operation Puff Adder to handle the killings in Zamfara. So they are saying now that they've been able to, they killed 10 persons, some of the suspected kidnappers, and they were able to arrest 46 of them, suspected kidnappers. And the IG is telling the police commissioners that he's not going to take any laxity, that when you have a job to do, that security issue must be curbed in the states.
Let's move on to Vanguard. Before we take any story in Vanguard, I wish you can take that small Mr. and Mrs. cartoon. It's very interesting.
What happened there?
It says the man is talking to the woman. I know it's Friday, but don't go out in this killer dress. I beg you in the name of God. I know I did wrong by calling you old cargo. Please, I take it back. And guess what Madam is wearing? One really nice tight bracelet. Madam said, so what am I now?
Young cargo.
So it's just an interesting article. It's an interesting story. Let's take a few stories here on in Vanguard. Police arrest 33 suspects for cultism in Lagos. Ibadan Royal Tussle, appeal court strikes out Ladoja's motion on Gazette. NECO postpones national common entrance examination. Rivers Supreme Court declines to reverse self, throws out APC's appeal. And a major headline is security, Buhari launches offensive, orders ruthless action. Chairman Chukwu finally speaks, clears air on his condition. Federal government of Atiku don't instigate political crisis in Nigeria, and why Nigeria must remove fuel subsidy. Okay, let's talk about the cultism first.
Yeah, so the police arrested 33 cultist members in Lagos yesterday, and the clash was based on supremacy fight from Fade Yonikpan and Shomolu, and we're told that 2 people were killed. The names of those people were what's it called? Toby Kuti, right, and one other person, Samuel Godfrey, and they were the 2 people that were also involved. We're told that they were part of the cult members or hoodlums that came, that had a clash at
I think we took the seriously.
Yes, it's a follow-up story.
Yes, a follow-up story.
Those 2 people were not part. They were just, they got in the middle of the...
According to what the newspaper is saying now, that they were actually involved. They were part of the people that started the fight, and they were. But investigation is still ongoing and all of that.
So Senator Ladoja, yes, are taking the case to court, questioning the Gazette that puts the Obas, give Ibadan a new set of 48 Obas, and the court has now ruled it out. The appeal court actually has said that the governor has a right to put these 48 Obas in position, and that there's nothing they can do about it. So can we have peace? Can we just let the Obas be? Can they all work together? Because it's not competing with anybody. The Obas have different grades, and
I know the Olubadan was, according to them,
yes, even
the Olubadan totally has sidelined them, doesn't encourage them along the time anything.
And his wife takes all the decisions on their behalf.
So because really the Olubadan is like the supreme in that locality. Can it still just? It doesn't demean you to have other people, lieutenants working with you.
I guess the issue was how they became Obas. That was the problem. But let's move on to the Punch. Rep summon Buhari over killings by herdsmen and bandits. Suspected military ritualist kill palm oil seller in Ondo. Picture here of jubilation as military ousts Sudanese presidents. Drug trafficking, federal government to sanction airlines for wrong baggage tags. WikiLeaks co-founder Julian Assange arrested in London. UTME professor arrested for aiding his daughter to cheat. Ibadan Oba's appeal court dismisses Ladoja's motion to quash Gazette. And losing election, not the end of the world, federal government tells Atiku. Lots of stories here. Let's start with UTME. That was an interesting story.
Yes, so this, according to him, is a professor in a university outside the country. He sneaked into the examination center while they were taking the JAMB exams, which started on Thursday, and was trying to help his daughter write the examinations when the NSCDC caught him.
So trying to help her cheat, actually.
Yes, help her write the examination.
That's was able to break into the system.
Yeah, so they caught him. He's in custody at the moment. The only information they have about him is that he's GD and he's claiming to be a lecturer.
I remember like a few weeks ago, they kept saying they don't want any parents around that area.
You know, there's a judgment that was passed within this week in America. A celebrity, Hoffman, Scarlett Hoffman. She's an actress, popular one. And she is getting 10 months in prison for bribing with $15,000, bribing a school to get our daughter to pass. So we need to have parents get in prison for bribery, getting special center, writing exams. Maybe when we do that,
and then
to put some checks and balances.
Then we complain that we have half-baked graduates. When you now help a child to cheat and pass, what do you expect when they get into the university?
Well,
Continue.
Let's take another story. The jubilation in Sudan as there was a military coup that ousted the president.
I don't know how long.
US, 30 years. It's been reigning for 30 whole years since 1989. And Sudan has always been known as a breeding ground for Islamist fundamentalists. So, and there have been other issues around this president. So finally,
there's another story there of a 50-year-old woman that was identified as Iyadunisi.
Is there? Suspected ritualist killed Palmer seller.
Yes, Iyadunisi was killed yesterday, and we're told that there are some people who, maybe some assailants or something, I can't really remember, that they killed her, dropped her 100 meters away from her house. Her private parts was removed, her breast and everything. So they are suspecting that it's all about ritualists. Yes. And there was another story in there as well about a woman that sells a food vendor, and while working for her food a day before, everybody cited that. In fact, the neighbor said they saw her when she was cooking for the next meal, but the following morning she was found dead in a one-room apartment. And it's a small child also in that story that is related to what happened to the first woman, that her breast and her private parts was removed in those states.
Killing within that state. It's terrible, though.
Really
desperation.
Terrible. Yeah.
Anyways, on a story that we took a few days ago about the drug trafficking, federal government has said that they shall sanction any airline found tagging wrongly innocent citizens, giving them wrong baggage. Remember, a lot of Nigerians have been arrested in Saudi Arabia and other countries for illegal drugs because the airlines probably mistagged them and they got some issues with their luggages. Wow. So federal government is saying they're going to sanction any airline found once, because they mentioned a few airlines. I think Ethiopian Airlines, a few others. They're always trying to make people. They've caused issues where Nigerians have been arrested for drug trafficking because of mistagging.
Their bag.
Okay, let's move on to the Nigerian Tribune. PDP kicks as federal government wants Atiku. Court strikes out motion. I think we talked about that concerning the Obas. Court suspend judgment on Saraki, 53 orders over defection. Wike extends hand of fellowship to Minister Amechi. IMF wants end to fuel subsidy. Fayemi names Tribune's Ojo Lanre DG, Council of Art and DG of Council of Art and Culture. And reps give Buhari 48 hours to address House and Nation. Yes, who has the story on Wike, right?
Wike said that...
Governor
Wike of Rivers State, newly re-elected, said that although the present politics of acrimony and bitterness may have strayed... I want to just quote him.
Wait, I'll let you quote. First of all, the Supreme Court has said there's no way for APC. So at this point, it has reached the dead end for APC considered now.
So both parties are now...
So now we've reached the dead end. What is the Governor Wike saying?
So he's saying, although the present politics of acrimony and bitterness may have strayed from the noble path of the past, did he have a noble path before then? But I still believe that we shall have better, we shall be better, we shall be of better standing and working together for our state and the people. So here he's saying that, and he's extending this personally to the...
Is he gloating?
Former... It didn't sound like, you know, we don't know the attitude, but the statement did not sound like he's gluten, and I expect that if former Governor Amechi, current Minister of Transportation, has the interest of Rivers people in his heart, you should actually have a meeting with Wike and let there be a semblance of we are working together. Because the crisis on ground isn't carried out by these two individuals, but men that are affiliated to them feel that in support of my person, I will fight. So, but if they stand together, those men that are causing issues.
In the interest of the people, they should come together. Yes, okay, here's something. The Guardian, last paper, I'm not sure we can take it, but victory for PDP as Supreme Court dismisses APCs and calls appeals. I think we just mentioned that.
Yes, 48 people.
There's no other story.
It's about the Senate. The Senate, you know, we have
picture here of some hijabites, members of the Islamic movement of Nigeria, otherwise known as Shiites, and on a peaceful demonstration for the release of their detained soldier, Sheikh al-Zakzaki. Okay, so they're still protesting.
So the Senate, they had like 53 members that were supposed to be sanctioned because they defected from APC to PDP, and the court was taking, the APC people took the case to court, but now they postponed when the judgment will be. So for now, they are still safe.
That's all we can take on Front Page Review. Today is our Celebrity Gossip Day.
Seriously?
Celebrity Day and Celebrity Gossip and Gist. Celebrity Gist.
I don't like gossip. We don't like gossip.
It's gist. I don't know about gossip.
We talk about all the topics, all the hottest topics concerning our celebrities. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So, the story of how famous celebrities slut shame each other when they're supposed to have each other's back is really, really trending now. Recently, a Kenyan celebrity, Victoria Kimani, who is a singer, slut shamed Tiwa Savage, another female singer, by allegedly throwing different shades at her. One of them is that she does not support other female artists like herself, as she wants to take all the glory. Another one of them is that she's allegedly sleeping around in order to get favors. Now, the question is, should women actually shame each other, regardless of what the other woman is doing? How supportive should we be of each other's hustle? You can join us on 070-8066-8014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweets. Now, this story, everybody has been talking about it. The whole world has discussed it, but I said, we haven't spoken about it, but we need to look at it from a different angle. Two women doing great things, music, two successful artists. One is saying, oh, when there are female artists on the bill, you want to be the only person projected. You're not the only female artist across Africa that is doing well. And the other thing is that, oh, the other one now responded by flaunting her new car that is that is customized and all that stuff. And I was like, you cannot flaunt that one to me because, hey, I know how you got them. Yeah, is it proper for us to throw this kind of darts at each other, especially in public? Even if you know, even if it's true, allegedly, that this person is getting these gifts from XYZ sources, should we throw those darts at each other in public?
I think it's a woman's thing because I've studied women over time and I found out that women are very competitive with each other. You know, every woman wants to be the queen, everyone wants to be on top. And then, calm down, no, calm down.
Very correct, go ahead.
Very competitive. Yeah. The envy smells. Some show theirs, some hide theirs underneath. But you can sense that envy. And I don't know why it's like that. Maybe it's how women are being wired, or maybe it's what the society has turned us into. But not even only people on social media, entertainers, and even at home as your co-wife and you see the envy, it just shows. And then when they have any little information that they can use against you, they deploy it against you. So I think, like, sometimes when I see certain people that I don't expect to be envious, and then I have a sense that they are becoming envious, and I'm wondering why. But what keeps me, because it comes to everybody's mind, you feel, okay, we are par, we're supposed to be together, so why is this one now suddenly flying above me? So what helps is the fact that I keep reminding myself that the sky is big enough for every one of us to fly. But it comes from time to time. It's just a woman's thing.
I don't think it's a woman's thing. Because as much as
who is envying who in this story? Who do you think? This
Victoria Kimani is envying
obviously.
Tiwa Savage.
Yes.
Tiwa Savage. Go ahead.
And wait, hold on, please, before you enter, because there's something I wanted to. If actually Tiwa wants to be the only one, because I've heard a lot of people talk about it, that she wants to monopolize the female music industry. She wants to be on top. Then she has a problem. Why should you be the only one? Why do you tell a producer not to take any other woman on the show? Continue. Sorry, darling.
No. You see, the thing at the end of the day is I actually strongly don't believe that every woman is, that it's a woman thing for there to be competition and envy. I don't. And I have a very clear example right in front of me, right here. Because in every way, I know Mariah.
Mariah is one in a million.
The point is, it's not true.
Mariah is one in a million.
Because we reflect who we are.
Mariah is one in a million.
Do you get what I'm saying? We reflect who we are. So there are a lot of envious people. But if you look at them, they themselves are envious. They say they are being envied, but you also are envious because that's how you will see the traits in other people. So I believe that Victoria Kimani is talented. I know just one of her songs, but you cannot for any reason compare her with Tiwa. Tiwa is hard working.
Okay.
She has hits every day, every time.
Back.
So if you know that you are good and you're working hard, then there's no way any promoter would say, Tiwa said that you should not be on the show. If you have hits, do you get what I'm saying? If you are good and you have hits, Simi cannot say that they are saying, Tiwa is saying they should not put me on the bill, because those that want Tenny, Tenny is not.
Let's go to the point
I'm
of the
saying
same.
that if you are, there is a lot of insecurity and self-doubt from Victoria Kimani. She's feeling like I'm insecure. I'm not achieving the kind of success I'm seeing you achieve.
That's your opinion.
That is what a lot of people that are commenting on this, because it's easy to see. If you are having issues with breaking into the career as you expect yourself to, sit down and do the work.
But should we not act as if we don't see the big gifts? You see, we've discussed it on this table before.
Yeah.
It's not the same industry we are all in. And you are singing, I'm singing. And then there you are, traveling over the world, having big cars, and you're wondering, where's the money coming from?
You're doing
and
extra work.
saying, oh, that money is coming from XYZ
of course.
Sources. Now, if you have that information about your girl, should you share?
I don't think you should.
Shouldn't.
It's none of your business.
For me, I think that, first of all, Kimani shaming Tiwa Savage on age was a no-no. I didn't agree with that. Then talking about her that she's a slut, she's this, I also do not agree with her. Reason being that women should be women's support system. Why would you be shaming your own sex? Do you understand? So when men are doing it, who are the people who are going to support us? Exactly. That's one. The second thing is about the sky is wide enough for everybody.
Yes.
Regardless of whatever thing you are doing, whether you find yourself in the same industry where yourself and your friend are both what's it called, in your career path. You understand? You should be able to understand that everything in life is seasonal.
Okay.
However, it is rare for you to find a woman or a friend that would not subconsciously be jealous of you. You realize that we women compete with each other. Talk by first of all. Hold on. Talk by
competing is
every one of us on this table, we women on this table, we find it difficult to even accept our body, to even accept ourselves that, okay, I want, like me, I will tell you that, okay, I want flat tummy, you know, I want this, I want that after 3 children. It is me not contented with my body, not to talk of you being able to support your fellow woman. Now, I'm going to come back to Mo. Do you understand? You said something. You said, you know, Mo is this and all of that. That is 1 out of 10.
I've not seen.
Hardly will you find a woman. And the reason why the likes of Mo and other, maybe Mo, Abudu and the likes, or Oprah and everything, the reason why they can take the hands of another fellow woman is because they are successful enough and they are contented enough with where they are, and they are ready to take another. Yes, they are ready to take another fellow woman to go. I'm telling you. But women of today, we hardly.
This is obviously not. I'll let Obiaji come in when we come back. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
All right, thanks for staying with us. So we're still talking about women, jealousy, envy, the whole words, because we're thinking Tiwa and Victoria Kimani, this issue of slut shaming each other. But you now went to the point of friends not wanting to being comfortable at the same level, but not wanting you to be higher than them.
Yes.
Let me come to you.
So there's a difference between what is and what should be. Because when you were saying something, say, normally it should be. Normally it should be. But in reality, that is not what is, and that is not what is facing us at the moment. What is right now is that a lot of women, even if because they like you or they love you, they want you to even come close to them or be at par with them in terms of success, a lot of them fight it when you are going above them.
Yes.
And that's why you have instances where you know that this person is great and you know that this person is doing amazing. And this person knows that you have the capabilities to do even more. Let me even give an example, very good one, when I started the music industry. There were some people that they kept cheering me on when I was just starting and all of that. And at the end of the day, because they were in a particular space, I released a worship song. And that was their space. But they know that I can do the rap and do others. But then that song came to me and I released it and the song was amazing. And I sent it to them. They did not even say congratulations. In fact, when I won an award, they did not even send congratulations. These are people who are always like, BC, don't worry, God will do it for you. You will do this, you will do that. They could not till today. I did not even get congratulations. You won an award. Oh, that was just nothing.
Okay, let me take this call from Alagbado, I believe. Thanks for calling. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Go ahead,
morning,
please.
ladies.
Morning.
I'm a first-time caller. Yeah, about the topic on ground, I don't see anything wrong about this Victoria Kimani and anything. I didn't see anything wrong about it.
Okay.
But what I'm going to focus on now, presently, what I'm going to talk on now is Tiwa Savage and all that. And I'm not a fan, really. I'm not a fan, but I think it's very, very wrong. A woman is body shaming someone. I don't see a fellow woman body shaming each other. It's a very, very bad thing. Because when I read the story, I was like, it's very, very obvious that this person is jealous. So you understand. But I don't know. Maybe something really happened.
Thank you very much. Let me come to Tokwe. The reason I was going to come to you, Tokwe, is because you see, this issue of envy, jealousy happens. And as I think somebody said, like, it's almost natural.
It's almost for women.
But when you know who you are, and you have the understanding that everybody will get there's time and season for everything under the sun. So if your friend is shining, it's her season.
Yeah.
You must understand that your time too will come. Last year, Tokwe traveled to the US 3 times.
Oh.
Last year was aside from the US, but she did a lot of, she launched to an office. She did a lot of big things. And in our very before, Tokwe will say, I'm going to the US.
She's blowing.
And I'm like, hey, on this table. But I was inspired by it because towards the end of the year, during my last show, I said, did anybody inspired me this year?
It was Tokwe, yeah, I remember.
Because I was impressed by how she Tokwe didn't see anybody.
Self-development.
She was by herself doing her thing. She comes to the makeup room, doing her makeup, and she doesn't even see that you're there. And we saw that. So when I see that, I feel like, oh, Tokwe, what does she feel like? Because she's doing this. But for you that are looking at her, just be happy for her. And as you're happy for her, your own too will come.
That's who you are, Murayo.
That's who you are.
See, that's who you are. So when I watch Victoria Kimani's response to the challenge and how she was slut-shaming and body-shaming Tiwa, I feel that, okay, there is self-awareness and self-insecurity issues there. The reason you will not be able to cheer your friend on or you feel jealous of your friend's success is because you don't think you can achieve it or you would ever achieve it.
That is
so
it.
when you know who you are and you know that I might not have that thing today,
but
I would have it. And if in my entire life if for any reason I never become a billionaire, I am still a success.
Yes. Now.
So if my friend becomes a billionaire, then that is the way God has designed her own success to be. Right. Because I know myself, I will cheer everybody on. Yeah. The issue is we are trying to live up to somebody else's defined standard. And we want to become them. Yes. Rather than becoming ourselves. Fantastic. So Victoria Kimani is seeing success as being Tiwa Savage and headlining all the shows. But she already is successful.
Let's bring this conversation home because we have to round up on this conversation. Yes, these two celebrities are within the same space. And I think our conversation is when you have a friend or somebody, colleague, within the same space, is it okay to throw jabs at them, knowing that, okay, you know their weak points, you agreed on that.
Yeah.
And we're announcing that. So, but in the area of competition, I think I like what Tokwe said last time. You need to now define what's your own success.
For you.
What is success for you? So if she's getting all company job, That's her success. If you are getting
my business with all company job.
I
want to blow my own blowing.
So once everyone defines the area, what's the success to you? Yeah. If your neighbor or your colleague blows, it shouldn't be a problem. You should actually celebrate them.
Yes, because what you attract, what you clap for, what you celebrate, you attract.
What you attract.
That's it.
Please, quickly.
On that note, I think yes, go ahead. Let's take a few tweets.
Because I feel that at the end of the day, I think that when it is easy to cheer somebody on in a different industry, and it is easy when you're not in the same, you're not fighting for the same clients.
Yeah.
You're not fighting for the same clients and all of that. And I know people that are watching that their friendship has become threatened because of these issues. I feel that we should selflessly serve others. It might not come to you personally, but your children would reap the benefits of the service you have sown. We shouldn't just think that every good thing I've done, I would benefit from it. I might cheer my friend on all my life. Oprah and our friend Gail, for many years, Oprah was the TV face. Gail also wanted to be on TV, but for many years, she was just always behind Oprah, supporting Oprah everywhere. And now,
the TV show, it failed, but now she doesn't have the interviews.
There's a word
I don't want us to lose.
Okay.
Humility. I'll take this call from Yakub and I'll come to you, Kikem.
All right.
Yakub, are you there?
Yeah, Mariah, I'm there.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning to you all. Good morning. What was her name? Kimani or whatever her name is?
Okay.
Victoria Kimani.
Yes, I think, I'm sorry to say this, I think it has a little problem. If you know that your fellow woman being is doing great, what you need to do is to work extra, ordinary, so that you can be able to get there. I think this issue is within the women. Women, we are not.
Thank you, my brother. You are saying it.
Thank you.
Let me just give you a typical example here. Look at Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo of this world. Lionel Messi won Ballon d'Or like 2 times before Ronaldo come. What did he do? Ronaldo, after the training, he would do extraordinary training in order to get there. Where is Ronaldo today? He's making it because it's extraordinary work.
Thank you.
Let me come to you.
Thank you. For every assertion, there is always an exception. Okay. I understand that there is 1 out of 10 in a woman that would support another fellow woman
1 out of 10
to develop. Do you understand? Yeah. However, let us take it a bit further. Traditionally, you realize that a lot of our parents or families tell us about when you have a success or when there's anything good going on in your life, do not tell a friend.
Don't say
because there's a part of them, without them even knowing, there's a spiritual part of them that doesn't like that good news.
Don't tell people you're traveling. Don't tell them.
Okay, we have to round up. I have to move, but I think that the word I use, humility.
Yes.
If you are with your peers, I love you on the same level, and for whatever reason, somebody goes up, you must be humble enough
to accept
the success.
Understand, even though you want to be at that level, understand that your time too will come. Once
it takes a lot of work.
And it takes a lot of
discipline. You know yourself to know
you know yourself that you know what I'm going to get there.
It's a process.
Once you do that, you break free. Yeah. Let's go on a break. When we come back, our celebrity gets sticks to couch. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Yes, welcome back. He's a fast-rising Nollywood actor, model, fashion designer, voice-over artist, and a television personality. He made his first film appearance back in 2011's musical thriller Hood Rush, actually.
Yeah, Hood Rush. Yeah.
He has also been nominated twice as leading actor in a movie. Please welcome with us Stanley Ebuka Nzedigu, popularly known as Stan 80. Comes to show. So you can call us on 070-806-68014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweet. So we're on break. We're talking about this drama with women, and women have issues. Victoria Kimani
and they say men don't have those issues.
Tiwa Savage. In your view, what are your general thoughts on this issue?
So I just basically think it's beef. I'm not sure where the beef, if they have some
Who's beefing who? Because Tiwa is beefing their colleagues, not allowing them to shine like her. And Kimani is beefing Tiwa that you're the only one that is there. You're not giving us a chance to... So who is beefing who?
I just think it's intertwined. Everybody just has something to say or just has something to bottle up. So it's how you now show your own grace that will now make people judge you, or people now say, oh, because I think somehow, even for the man that called and say men do not beef, are you or every man? You know, so everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I know that somewhere deep there, you always have to subconsciously remind yourself, not, this is not right. I know that one of my pastors will say, anytime your tummy is turning, talk to the tummy. You shall not turn. I would genuinely be happy for you. You know, sometimes you take and sow and say, you know, this is your gift. I want to sow into it. And you're hoping to convert it, but it's natural.
Somebody built a house, one of our friends built a house recently. And from the time we went to go and open the house to go home, I was saying, I have to give this person money. I have to give this person money. I have to find money to sow into it. You know, I knew in his head I was thinking, you came in naughty.
Yes,
but it's like, I have to sow into this person's life. I have to sow because this is a huge house, a very successful house.
Consciously and this following the positive.
I'm going to remove X amount of money. I want to sow into this person's life because I want to have that. That's the mindset we should have.
So that you use that to convert. Use that to convert. So instead of the other way being negative.
Covetousness is even a sin.
That success should come to you.
My mommy does something. Everybody that buys a new car, she'll feel like my way of washing the car for you is to buy fuel into your car.
You have not bought fuel into my car. You promised. You promised, though. You did not buy it today.
Maybe it's that kind of car she doesn't want.
2019.
So I will buy the fuel. I'll buy the fuel. Let's wrap up this. Let me let you wrap up this conversation.
Yeah, so I wanted to, you are in the movie industry, and I know that there's this speculation that, because, I've done a bit, I'm just starting. I've done a bit, and I know that the pay isn't as fantastic as you guys make it look. So the young people that are coming in have these high hopes, and when they get there, they find out, oh, that's not it, I have to do something extra. Yeah. So is it that we are misleading people out there to get into this industry? Because envy is part of it.
So for me, if you're coming into the industry, the number one thing you should be coming in with is passion, because it doesn't pay as such. You know, what pays you in the industry is your face. So the more people know you, the more they can say, now they sell this film. They can give one person the whole budget of the film and not pay crew peanuts. So it takes a while to get there. So you don't come in thinking, oh, it's all gloomy everywhere. But there's space, and I'm glad for what is happening and the restructuring that's happening in the industry now.
Let's take a few tweets as we round up.
Otumba Bimboski said, there's no need to slut shame anyone who is competing with you. Simply up your game. Bravo, Mariah and the girls. Prince Ajibade says, I can't remember any year since Tiwa Savage came into limelight that she hasn't been at the top of her game. Yeah. Kimani is nowhere close to Tiwa. She will never be with such an attitude. God George said, the competition between female will never end.
Yeah. So let me come to you, Stan. Are there men in this industry that you really like to be like that? You feel that, listen, they're up there and you want to be like, are there any role models you have?
Absolutely, a lot of people. Even some people that I felt like, oh, we even started almost the same time, and they're, they're ahead of me. But what I keep doing is I keep honing my craft. I keep working on myself. You say, what do you guys want? Package, talent, go for training, skill. So I make sure that I'm ticking all the boxes. So, and I believe that time and chance will happen to everybody. When it's my time now, and I have what it takes to take this role.
You'll get it.
Here's another question. If you have dirt on some of your colleagues, maybe somebody sleeping, doing staying with a gigolo, or doing the whole thing.
Runs.
Those kind of runs, because we hear in your industry there's people that sleep around like that. In that kind of situation, would you I'm trying to find
I bring it out to bring somebody down. No, I'm not that kind of person. It's against what I believe in, because I know that I have debts too. So if we are supposed to start digging out other people's debts, they will dig your own too. So let the talent show. Let it be about the talent, not about what people have in their personal lives.
Do you have more tweets, Sokwe?
Yes, SP says, I think this trash talk is a maturity problem. She has to understand that the basic principles of less would always be blessed of the greater. So spitting an office you would occupy basically means you will never enter that space. Maturity no be by age. Bliki said, without having met Tiwa Savage before, if she's dominating the industry, was it by imposition or hard work? Let's assume she said, can't have anybody competing with me by another hardworking female artist. I don't get a beg, but I really don't understand it.
Okay, all right. So let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue to talk with our guests. Now talk about your business, your work, your craft, what you do, and your personal life. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So, Stan Neze, fine boy, no
Stan
people.
Neze.
Stan Neze.
Yes.
All right, Stan, tell us a bit about how you started the industry, because a lot of people move to Lagos. They want to, hit it big. They are the first child, like the first child in the family. They have a lot of responsibilities. They want to just get that big script, and they just want to go to who do I know? Did you go through that, or did you have to just go through the work of going to various auditions? Did you know somebody at the top to?
I went for tons of, in fact, I think I've gone for more auditions than the movies have done.
Yes.
When I was starting, a whole year I could attend 200 auditions and probably do 2 work passes or just one scene. Yeah, it was that bad.
How tough
it was, in fact, the career was auditioning at the time. So 1K every day almost my mom would give me to go for audition. I have an interview like that. So it was every day, a day I could attend like 3 auditions because it was from one, I beg, guy, help me write my name for that. So it was the lifestyle. And we didn't know when it was going to end. We were just hoping that we'll have that big break. But the thing that happened for me is that most of the people that I was auditioning with started to grow. So some people might be on a job and they say, we are looking for somebody, they will give a referral. So I'm not even sure how it happened, but it kept happening.
You were consistent with auditioning.
I was consistent. Big break for me would have been Tinsel. I auditioned for Tinsel a lot of times. I finally got in season 4. So for me then, before then I was doing 1 episode, 1 scene, and I was tired. I wanted something. We didn't know say you be actor.
It's frustrating.
In fact, it was hard to write actor in your profile because what have you done? I've not seen you on TV before, so it was hard. So until I got on Tinsel.
Well, based on, go ahead.
Yeah, you studied political science.
No, computer science.
Computer science, yeah. Oh, sorry, I just swapped it. Computer science. So, while you were in school, did you know that at some point you get into acting, or you wanted?
So from when I got into pre-science, before I got into school, I just knew I wanted to do this, but I didn't think entertainment was something you could do as a career. It was weird. Do people make money? Because I didn't have information. So I got into school. I joined a theater group called Champions Theater in church. Okay. And after every ministration, people are like, "Guy, you should be an actor. You should do this professionally." I say, "Wow, that good?" And that's how I started nurturing it. I had stage plays where I had pictures of, and people had started seeing these pictures. So they see the pictures, and I had a friend that connected me to some director that didn't give me any role, but said, "Go and audition National Theatre."
Let me take this call from Mrs. Karim. Are you there?
Yeah.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, Bejikini, yeah, Bejikeji. Good morning. Please, I just want to contribute on this issue of women.
Yes.
What we need to do is to pray for each other. Because may Almighty God deliver us from the spirit of jealousy among us.
Amen.
Have a good day. Good
Thank you too, ma.
Yeah, talking about how you broke into Tinsel and all of that, how has stardom affected you?
So it has grown from one point to the other. As at the time I was relatively known, I didn't have a car, so sometimes I go to the post stop, people would say, is that not the guy? So from point to point, it just improved. People walk up to me like almost every day now and say, I love you on this, I love you on that. So it's just gotten better. We're not where we ought to be,
you
but
keep paying the bills.
Do you feel a bit under pressure? Do you know when under pressure, when you said that, people walk up to you and be like, and that boy in Tinsel, or you're taking boss, or you're taking, did that put you under pressure to always like take Uber or taxi, or just take a cab to wherever you're going to, or does that make you feel like, do you still buy like Bolly and all those things? Are you able to live a normal life?
Does that even want to push you to diversify? Let me start finding something else we're doing in addition to this thing.
Yes, so of course, every day you have different thoughts come to your head. There's a lot of pressure to meet up to a certain standard. But I love all those things, by the way. I still buy Bolly. Yesterday I bought the only things I packed, came down, looked at the one I want, went back into my car. So I still love those things.
I can't come down.
I come down. What's the worst that can happen?
Paparazzi on the Bolly stand.
So you're under pressure to to do in addition, like to do businesses, to sell goods, to import, to export.
Yes, but the thing now is that work is really hectic, that it's even hard to combine things. So most of the things I do is, almost still in the entertainment industry. I do voiceovers, and I am running this kid management now. So I'm doing a project called the Kids Can Act Project, where we nurture the kids and then in turn do a movie with them.
You just got into my industry because one of the greatest problems we have in this is the fact that kids content, we don't have enough good.
We don't have, and that's what bettered this vision.
Oh, we should have a conversation afterwards.
Okay.
That's fantastic. So, relationship-wise, I know some actors will say, especially the men, and sometimes most of them have been able to keep their marriages because they don't marry people in their industry and they shield them away from social media. So I know you're not married now. No. Do you have somebody you're dating?
Yeah, I'm dating someone.
Okay, so is the person an actor?
Yes.
The person an actor?
Are you serious? I was going to ask
I've always wanted to marry someone in the industry. No, for me,
is that a good idea?
Break it down.
For me, yeah, people have different notions, but I think that's the person that will understand what I do.
The nature of your job.
The entertainment industry is a peculiar kind of industry. It's not like every industry. You're going to do roles and the person needs to understand. It's only somebody that's in those shoes that can really understand what you're going through. Now, she is not very in the limelight, so she's more into producing, but she understands the business.
Because I was worried about dating or marrying someone in the industry. One would have to bench their career. Would you be benching? Because both of you cannot be hustling for roles at the same time. There will be competition, and who will take care of the family? Who will run the home?
She's more of a producer.
While she's behind
so she's not going to be a producer.
Okay. What's your most embarrassing moment with a fan, being a known actor now?
Most embarrassing. There are just a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Sometimes I'm not in the mood, or I'm trying to get something, perhaps, and I have my face caps and I have my glasses, sunshades on, and then they still come. You think we will not know you? We know you. You think it's by wearing cap. Sometimes it can be really embarrassing, and sometimes you're not in the mood, but then you have to do it.
Because this, like shopping for clothes or shopping for food, how do you do that?
So I have someone that shops for clothes. I have someone that he just sends me pictures and I say, I like that t-shirt, I like that, or I shop online.
You seem like a very amiable person. You seem like a fun person. And that can be a problem for women, when you're in a relationship, because you're just too friendly, you're just too nice. Do you feel that your woman would have an issue with the kinds of friends, the kind of women that come around you, the kind of attention you get? Has that been a problem? How have you resolved it, or how are you resolving it?
Sometimes, and I've had to stay away from some people, genuinely, and sometimes I'm not totally happy about it, but that's a sacrifice you have to make for the relationship, because if not, it comes across as being disrespectful to the other party. So, yeah, there's a line. There's especially for those people that she's not comfortable with. She's saying, this one,
I'm suspecting this one.
So even if people don't know, but sometimes I just stay away.
So I know that as an actor, when you're just starting the career, when the scripts come, you don't select, you just pick, because you want to keep showing your face. Have you gotten to a point where you now select, make sure that the script is loaded enough for you?
Yes.
Or you just take any scripts that
No, I'm very particular about material. I love good scripts, and that's what it's hard to come by these days. So you're not going to say, until the script is this way, I will not act. You will be hungry, my brother and sister. So there's a balance.
Let me take this call from Pastor Ike. Good morning, are you there? Thanks for calling.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
First-time caller.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, Sister Mo, you're doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
I really commend your job, and God will continue to give you more wisdom in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And to our guest, Stan, you are doing a great job too.
Thank you, sir.
We've been watching you all the way, and your philosophy and your wisdom has been very, very much endearing. So
thank you.
I just want to say that keep up the good job. God will continue to be with you.
Thank you very much, Pastor Uche. You're the first of your family, and obviously there's a bit of pressure from family, responsibilities, relationship. How have you been dealing with that? Because for the Nigerian bachelor especially, you feel that I want to start a family, I want to have a relationship, I want to date, so I want to do things. And then you have one sister, one younger brother saying, but I stand, how far? I want to go, I need money, school fees. Mommy, daddy, there's a lot of pressure.
I remember Sanji. And Sanji was on our show, and I'm saying personally, I knew how she was gathering money to buy a laptop for her brother, and this is a young girl still trying to, and how all of that.
How have you been managing that, the pressure from home?
You cannot come and kill yourself. So I always try to put a balance. I do the much that I can, you know, but you cannot do more than yourself. You can't do...
Is that like force? Like, oh, you must do this?
No, that's the good thing about my family. There's no
pressure.
My mom is a strong woman, and she's been able to handle a lot of things. So she understands when this guy says, it's not here
available.
now. But I've also in different times sacrificed, you know, deny myself of plenty things I should have, maybe a trip, and then say, you know what, let's settle the... And sometimes I say, oh, this is the last time. After this final year, that's it.
So your mother supported you, giving you 1,000 naira every time you're going for audition and all that. What's your relationship with your mom now? My
mom is my biggest fan. She's the one that will say, what kind of haircut is that? No, it's not fair now. Stop smiling so much. It's not good. So she's like that manager that is behind, you know. She's always careful. She wants the brand to be, you know, the brand.
So yesterday, but let me go on a quick. I'll let you start when we come back. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation, take some tweets and more phone calls. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Sorry. My president. But then, I have one more request, though. Just one. Which is? See, this plantain and pepper soup, good. But I like this greedy so tell them that this is a bottle of shit something. You know, wash it down.
Wow. Scary.
So in that scene, you're telling us that what happened exactly?
Yes, so Chooks has been married in the series in the movie for about 5 years or so, and he didn't like plantain. And he told his wife that his favorite food was plantain. So the woman wanted to die there every morning as breakfast. Plantain.
Why did he have to lie?
And he didn't want to disappoint. So it's called Nothing But the Truth. So it was the man started telling the truth, but he didn't know how to come about it. So
wife now walked in.
Oh yes, or me eating the plantain that she's been suffering to cook for the husband.
Yesterday we were discussing bride price. And we mentioned how your people have this long list, endless.
And usually the diary is like 17 naira or some places 20 naira.
Exactly
but the
what
list
and also in Imo State, they legislated, is it Imo Anambra legislated on burial rights, that the idea of burial costing so much money should be reduced. Do you think that we should have more legislation concerning cultural things, that it should legislate and reduce the list or stuff like that, or we should just leave it for culture to evolve by itself whenever it happens?
I think culture should evolve. Now, people are going past all those. You know, by the time these our parents now die, is it me that will not tell the person coming to buy my daughter, bring this one, bring... Yeah. Well, over time, it's going to...
So the world is evolving.
It's evolving. It's going to fizzle out.
We don't need to legislate it.
Yes.
So if they give you a list, would you go and look for that list, or would you appeal to them that, please, I can't afford it?
It has to be an appeal. Already, I think if they like you, they will always cut corners for you. Now, only when they don't like you, say, okay, come on, buy.
Are you someone should be able to speak to them?
Well, both Igbo, but from different
tribes.
Yeah.
Okay. We wish you all the best.
But I know you said something that you're not really the dating type, that you want to just be with somebody you're ready to marry.
Yes.
So this is the wife material I'm saying.
Well, for
the last interview granted, he said the next person is going to be the wife. So I guess
do this thing.
Wow.
He needs money to do it.
We'll see about that.
Okay, now. Hello, are you there? Thanks for calling. Olumayama, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning from Osun State.
Oluwamayowa calling from Osogbo.
Go ahead, you're live.
Yes, let me congratulate your guest. He's really an amazing actor.
Thank you, sir.
And let me say thank God for persistence. This should be my 8th attempt at trying to call.
Congratulations, sir.
We're happy to have you.
Conversation. Concerning the earlier conversation, you see, beef, the tendency to have this beef is there in every woman.
Yes.
We only need to rise above this pettiness. And just try and rejoice with those who are making way. And pray and have faith in God that our own time is equally it's coming. It's on the way. It's in sight. Rather than being unnecessarily keeping beef and the like. And you know, let me add this. There's a version in Yoruba that says, that means the tendency is there, even in our culture.
Exactly.
So that means beef, we have beef. It's not peculiar to women.
Yeah.
So both women and men benefit to have this beef there. That is why.
Thank you very much.
Maybe Morgan can assist me to translate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
So we're going to round up very soon. We need to take some tweets and then talk about what your plans, what you're working on right now, because we need to know what you're working on. Let's take a few
Andrew Inshim says, one person that I like her acting is BC Ugo. I saw her in one sitcom and I was very impressed. She needs to keep it up.
Directors, send scripts.
Alex Maffei says, every action someone has is influenced by how someone was raised, by parents or environment. HH says, good morning, pretty nominees in the... Oh, okay. She's trying to get...
Let's come to you. What are you working on? What should we be looking out for?
Okay, so I'm working on a couple of projects. I just got off the set of City of Bastards. It's quite huge. You must have seen it on social media and stuff. It's one of the biggest things I've done yet.
Wow.
That's
looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's ghetto, it's dirty, it's gory, so yeah. And then I produced, made a film in December. It's called Split.
You made it?
Yes. So
good.
That's my film. So it stars myself, Zach Orji, Shafi Bello, Uzaru.
Shafi, that's my auntie right there.
Oh, nice. So we're still in edit, and hopefully we should be doing cinema before the year runs out. And yeah.
So you're going big.
We're going global.
Next time, please invite our...
Let me just take this.
Yeah.
These tweets. Andrew Insim says, I hate economic words in Nigeria like hustle, blow. Hustle doing gra-gra to make money. Blow spending money with no sense. Not saving money for rainy days. How would Nigeria improve economically?
No, that's not kind of blow.
On that note, we have to end. But thank you very much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Would you like to share her name with us?
Hey.
Drink coffee. Not her surname, just her first name. So we can be praying along with you.
No, don't worry. We're already praying.
For...
Our pastor is praying.
Our pastor is praying.
We wish you all the best. We just hope we'll be hearing wedding bells soon.
Yes, we're looking forward to that.
No, this relationship is leading the...
Yes. Pastor has spoken and it has happened.
Yes, sir.
That's how we can take on the show. Thank you very much, ladies. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.